Hey there, little adventurers. It's time to snuggle into your pajamas and get cozy under the covers for tonight's bedtime story.
Tonight, we'll dive into a world of books and secrets and the most amazing adventures, all fueled by imagination.
Just imagine if your school library held a secret, more exciting than all the books on its shelves.
That's what our story is all about.
Let's meet two brothers, Isaac and Jacob.
Who absolutely loved Fridays.
Because Friday afternoons meant it was time for their favorite adventure.
A trip to the library.
Their school library was a cozy haven for bookworms,
Imagine towering shelves reaching for the sky.
filled with books of all shapes and sizes,
In comfy corners where you could curl up and get lost in a story.
and the librarian, Mrs. Porter,
Was like a friendly guide in this world of words.
always smiling. She helped Isaac and Jacob pick out the most thrilling tales.
Making every visit an exciting adventure.
But one Friday was extra special
Mrs. Porter gathered everyone around her eyes, twinkling with mischief.
and whispered, "Today, my little explorers."
You have the freedom to roam the library and uncover its hidden treasures.
Just remember, adventure awaits those who look closely.
Can you imagine a whole library to explore all by yourselves?
It's like being given a treasure map to a world of stories and secrets.
Isaac and Jacob were beyond excited.
They loved searching for hidden things.
And the library, with its endless rows of books and mysterious corners.
Seemed like the perfect place for a grand discovery,
So off they went, their eyes wide with curiosity.
ready to unravel the mysteries of their beloved library,
They peeked behind bookshelves, tiptoed around reading nooks.
and explored every nook and cranny.
And guess what?
What?
Behind a towering shelf, stacked with dusty history books,
Uh-huh.
Jacob spotted something incredible.
What was it?
A small wooden door.
Like it was trying to blend in with the bookshelves.
This door was barely tall enough for the brothers to squeeze through.
I bet they were nervous.
It had an old brass handle,
That looked like it hadn't been touched in ages.
as if waiting for the right adventurers to come along.
I bet their hearts were pounding with excitement.
Jacob, with a mix of nervousness and excitement, reached out and turned the handle.
Did it open?
The door creaked open as if whispering secrets from the past,
Ooh, what was inside?
revealing a small hidden room bathed in a warm, inviting glow.
Was it a treasure chest overflowing with gold and jewels?
Well, not exactly.
Huh.
This treasure was even more magical.
Tell me.
Imagine a room filled with the soft glow of floating lamps,
Oh,
casting an enchanting spell on everything around.
sounds amazing.
The shelves were stacked with ancient leather-bound books, their titles gleaming with gold lettering,
I love gold lettering.
each promising to whisk you away to a different world.
It sounds like stepping into a fairy tale.
Right in the center of the room, on a small table,
Uh-huh.
lay a large book with a title that whispered promises of adventure.
What was it called?
The Worlds Beyond Words.
That title alone sparks the imagination.
Isaac, his fingers tingling with anticipation, reached out and carefully opened the book to the first page.
And what was on the first page?
And there, in elegant script, was written a single powerful word.
What was the word?
Imagine.
Just one word. Imagine.
It's amazing how such a simple word can hold so much power.
It's like a key that unlocks endless possibilities.
And that's exactly what happened.
What happened?
As soon as Isaac and Jacob read that word, the room around them started to shimmer and change like a dream coming to life.
Wait, did the bookshelf start dancing?
It was even more incredible than that.
Ooh.
The walls seemed to melt away like ice cream on a sunny day. And suddenly, Isaac and Jacob found themselves standing in a breathtaking meadow bathed in the warm glow of two suns.
Two suns.
The sky above was a stunning shade of purple, and the air was filled with the sweet scent of colorful wildflowers.
Wow, it sounds like they stepped right into a painting.
A gentle breeze rustled through the tall grass,
I love the sound of wind in the grass.
and a sparkling river meandered through the heart of the meadow,
It sounds beautiful.
inviting them to explore.
What other wonders awaited them in this magical meadow?
As they stood there mesmerized by the beauty surrounding them, a small, fluffy creature hopped into view.
A creature?
It was a rabbit, but not like any rabbit you've ever seen before.
Was it a jackalope?
This rabbit was a kaleidoscope of colors with rainbow fur that shimmered in the sunlight and delicate wings like a butterfly.
A rabbit with rainbow fur and butterfly wings.
The rabbit fluttered over to Isaac and Jacob, its wings leaving a trail of sparkling dust,
Ooh, I love sparkly things.
and greeted them with a cheerful, Hello there.
It talked.
You must be the new readers.
Oh my goodness, a talking rabbit.
Isaac and Jacob were speechless.
I bet they were surprised.
They could only nod their eyes wide with wonder.
A talking rabbit with butterfly wings.
The rabbit, whose name was Pippin, welcomed them to Rainbow Meadow.
Rainbow Meadow.
A place where imagination blossomed and stories came to life.
So each book was like a secret portal to a different adventure.
Pippin explained that each book in the secret library led to a different magical world, and they were lucky enough to discover the one hidden within the worlds beyond words.
I wish I could find a magic book.
They were ready for an adventure, but Pippin had a word of caution.
Oh.
He explained that the book only stayed open for a short time,
Oh no.
and they wouldn't want to get trapped in Rainbow Meadow forever.
That does sound scary.
Jacob quickly checked the book he was still holding
And what did he see?
and noticed that the pages were slowly turning blank one by one, like a countdown timer.
Oh.
Time was ticking.
So the adventure had to start right away.
With Pippin leading the way, they set off down a winding path, their senses overwhelmed by the beauty surrounding them.
What did they see?
Imagine flowers that changed colors with every passing breeze, and trees that whispered musical notes as their leaves danced in the wind.
It sounds like a place where dreams come true.
As they walked, Isaac noticed a group of creatures gathering by the riverbank.
More magical creatures.
It was like a scene from a fairy tale book come to life.
What kind of creatures?
It was a gathering of the most extraordinary creatures.
Like what?
There was a fox with fur that shimmered like spun gold.
Wow.
A turtle with a shell that sparkled like a collection of precious gemstones.
Ooh, I love shiny things.
And a deer with antlers adorned with beautiful, fragrant flowers.
They all sound so beautiful and unique.
Pippin explained that these creatures loved hearing stories from visitors like Isaac and Jacob.
So Isaac and Jacob became storytellers.
They were always curious to learn about the world beyond their magical meadow.
Well, what kind of stories did they share?
Isaac and Jacob shared tales about their town, their school, and all the fun things they did with their friends.
That's nice of them.
They described playgrounds buzzing with laughter, the thrill of riding their bikes down the street, and the joy of getting lost in a good book.
I love to read too.
The animals listened intently, their eyes wide with wonder as they heard about things they had never seen or experienced before.
What happened next?
It was a beautiful exchange of stories, a connection forged through the power of imagination.
That's so heartwarming.
But as Isaac and Jacob finished their tales, something magical happened.
What?
The book in Jacob's hand began to glow,
The book is glowing.
and the blank pages started filling up with words, capturing their adventures in Rainbow Meadow.
It sounds like magic.
It was as if the book itself was enchanted, recording their story to be shared with future adventurers.
That's so cool.
It was a testament to the power of imagination.
But if it's writing down their story, does that mean their time in Rainbow Meadow is coming to an end?
Yes, sadly, the glowing book also meant that their magical journey was nearing its end. Pippin glanced at the book, and with a hint of sadness in his voice, announced that it was time for them to go back.
Oh no. Do they have to say goodbye to Pippin and all the amazing creatures they'd met?
Yes, it was time to say farewell to the magical Rainbow Meadow. Isaac and Jacob felt a pang of sadness as they realized they couldn't stay forever.
I bet it was really hard to leave.
Parting is never easy, especially when you've made such wonderful friends.
So they had to wave goodbye to Pippin and all the other creatures.
They did. Isaac and Jacob promised to remember their adventures in this extraordinary world.
But they couldn't stay there forever, could they?
No adventures, no matter how wonderful, always have to come to an end.
That's true, but at least they had the memories.
But the memories we make and the lessons we learn stay with us forever.
That's so true.
So how did they get back to the library? Did Pippin guide them through a secret passage?
Yeah, how did they get back?
Pippin led them back along the winding path, their hearts overflowing with memories of their magical journey.
Oh.
As they reached the spot where they first arrived, Jacob looked down at the book, which was now glowing brighter than ever, almost like a miniature sun.
Wow. What happened next?
It was like the book was calling them back to their own world.
Guiding them home from their adventure.
They both felt a gentle tug, a sensation of being pulled back through the pages of the book as if the story itself was drawing them in.
Ooh, a magic duck.
And in the blink of an eye, just like that, they found themselves back in the small hidden room in the library, safe and sound.
They were back.
The book lay on the table, its cover now shimmering with new words.
What did it say?
The Tale of Isaac and Jacob in Rainbow Meadow.
Wow. So the book not only took them on an incredible adventure, but also wrote their story within its pages.
It was a testament to the power of imagination and a reminder that stories have a way of capturing our hearts and staying with us long after the book is closed.
I bet they couldn't wait to tell their friends about their secret adventure. But then again, some secrets are too precious to share, aren't they?
Just then, Mrs. Porter appeared in the doorway, a knowing smile on her face.
I bet Mrs. Porter had a hunch. Librarians have a special connection to the magic of stories.
She simply asked, "Did you find what you were looking for?"
It was like a secret code between fellow adventurers.
Isaac and Jacob exchanged a glance, their eyes twinkling with mischief and a hint of pride.
What did it say?
They decided to keep their extraordinary adventure a secret between themselves and Mrs. Porter.
So they didn't tell anyone.
They simply nodded at Mrs. Porter, who responded with a knowing look that said she understood.
That's so cool.
It was a silent bond, a shared understanding of the library's hidden wonders and the power of imagination.
It's like they formed a secret club, the keepers of the library's magical secrets.
As they were about to leave the hidden room, Mrs. Porter reminded them, "Remember, the library holds many worlds, but it takes special readers to unlock them. Who knows where your next adventure might take you?"
Those are wise words. It's like she was encouraging them to keep exploring, to keep discovering the magic that's hidden within the pages of every book.
Exactly. And to remember that every book is a potential portal to a new world, a new adventure waiting to unfold. She was reminding them that the library wasn't just a place for borrowing books.
It was a gateway to endless possibilities, a place where imagination could run wild.
What a wonderful message.
Did Isaac and Jacob discover any more secret doors?
Well, that's for them to know and for you to imagine. From that day forward, the library held an even more special place in their hearts. It wasn't just a place for reading, it was a place where dreams could take flight and anything was possible.
What an incredible story. It's a reminder that even the most ordinary places like a school library can hold extraordinary secrets.
If we just have the courage to explore and the imagination to believe.
Exactly. And remember, our little listeners, just like Isaac and Jacob, discovered a secret world in their library. You can too.
Every book you open is a chance to step into a new adventure.
Meet fascinating characters.
And explore amazing places.
Exactly. And the best part is,
there are no limits to where your imagination can take you.
did you learn anything from Isaac and Jacob's adventure?
We learned that even the most ordinary places can hold extraordinary secrets.
If we just open our eyes and look closely.
And never underestimate the power of imagination.
Just like Isaac and Jacob, you can create your own magical worlds and have amazing adventures all through the power of your own mind.
That's right. It reminds me of that saying.
The world is a book, and those who do not travel read only one page.
That's a great one.
It means that there's so much to see and experience in the world.
And reading allows us to explore all those possibilities without even leaving our homes.
It's like having a passport to countless adventures.
So keep exploring.
Keep reading.
And keep letting your imagination soar.
Who knows what incredible stories and adventures are waiting for you just around the corner.
Maybe you'll discover a hidden door in your own house.
Or meet a talking animal on your way to school.
Anything is possible if you believe in the power of imagination.
And if you loved tonight's story about Isaac and Jacob's magical adventure, be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel at Starrhymestv for more bedtime stories.
We have a whole library of enchanting tales, just waiting to be shared.
With new stories added every week.
We can't wait to take you on more magical journeys to dreamland.
So snuggle up tight.
Close your eyes.
And let the magic of stories carry you off to sweet dreams.
Good night, little adventurers, and may your dreams be filled with wonder and excitement.